Hi guys. Oh, let me get in my chair here. I want to come and say hi and see what you were doing. I've been so busy with group lately. I've been neglecting my YouTube channel. So I'm back doing tutorials again. I'm leaving my group in group unless it ends up to be a pain in the butt. So my group is Junk Journal Junkies, etc. We have a lot going on, a lot of events, and we're having so much fun right now. And we've expanded to include the kids. So now we have etc. kids, and we're just having fun over there. So anyway, I have a bunch of tag sets that I want to come and show you because my shop is full of them because I have been a busy girl. And so I wanted to come and show you because 'tis the season and ho, ho, ho and all that. Right? So I'm going to start with my fall ones first because it is still fall. And I have a couple different fall sets that are here. I have a couple different Christmas sets. And then I have some just pretty ones. And some mod here and Christmas and pretty. Okay. So my shop is linked right there in the description box as well as my Facebook group. I do live tutorials on Tuesdays there at 4:30 Seattle time. And I just share my junk journal making from beginning to end. And, you know, I do all kinds of junk over there. You know, I'm kind of crazy like that. So anyway, so I love making tags, especially right now this time of year. So I'm kind of crazy with it right now. I can't seem to stop. So I have a bunch of them, you know, so once we get on a kick. So anyway, this is, I think it's called Royal, Royal Fall, I think is what it's called. And now some of these sets, okay, let me look. Let me look here. What I'm in is I'm logging into my shop so I can see. Yep, Royal Fall, that's what that's called. Okay, so trying to get it up here so I can see better, but that's all right. Okay, so in this set there's 4, and these I would just call these, I don't know like what the regular size is, but I would just call these a regular size, you know. And it's really cool because they have this big, thick, real heavy, like gold banner down at the bottom, you know. And I think I'm going to have to move my camera so you can see better so I don't have to hold these dang things up every time. But we'll see. So I have muslin at the top and cheesecloth, and then I have this green, emerald green, it's velvet ribbon, and I have it in the shop, and so it just looks really good, and I love these, and I cut the little doot right there for the little ribbon. So you get 4 of these, and I love muslin, and I ripped it so that it's all frayed on the edges, right? And so there's 4 of those. Okay, and then there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 of these. I think there's 5 of these. Oh yeah, there's 1 more of those. Okay, and so then there's 5 of these kind. And these have some real heavy tapestry at the top and some green. It's like, what the heck is it? It's just real heavy trim. It's like for upholstery, you know what I mean? So it's real heavy, and the upholstery is kind of, it's real thick and heavy too. So I don't know. I just felt like these were, you know, real thick and heavy. And so I wanted to make the embellishments like that too, but I can't stand this camera the way it is. I'm really sorry. I should have had this all fixed, but you know how I don't do that. I have to see sometimes, so close your eyes for 1 second because I want to move my camera down. so you can see better. Okay. There. 1 second now. Let me get the glue back on top of it. I think it'll hold it now, unless it comes crashing down. Usually holds it, but I've been using the glue, so we'll see. Oh, for pity's sakes. Here's a heavier one. We'll see. I've been using the glue. Okay, that'll work, I think. It'll work for now. It doesn't come crashing down. Okay, so now that's better so you can see, so I don't have to hold them up every 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, so on the napkin, it was just real heavy design, and so I just thought that the trim could be the same way. And so I used that real thick trim. Now if I can get the light just right. There we go. Okay, so you get 4 of these kind, and then you get 5 of these kind, and they're all like different sizes, kind of. You know, some are skinny and some are fat and whatever. And then you get 2 little banners that are really cute, and I sewed around the edge. It's all black thread. And then I'm looking right now in my Etsy shop to see. Then I made 3 little sacks that go with it. I hate it when, you know, when you try to do something and there we go. I guess you try to do something and then, you know, your technology doesn't work. So anyway, I made these cute little sacks. There's 3 of these, and they're double-sided. So it's decoupage, you know, so they all match. So they're kind of weird feeling, you know what I mean, with that glue. I don't know, I cannot like it. And then it's white thread, but I did ink it all up. Right? And here's the other one. Okay, so you get 3 sacks. And then these ones are all, okay, so this starts out as chipboard. And then I layered vintage book pages underneath. And then you lay your napkin over the top of that. And then you do your inking. And then, you know, my sewing. And then I seal it with the Mod Podge glue. And then I put the little burlap leaves on the top. So I just think these are really pretty, and I love fall and, you know, the acorns and leaves, and I just think they're really pretty. I kind of like these. You know what I mean? I kind of like these. Okay, so that's one set. Okay. It's kind of a big set. It's got a lot, and I've been looking and looking to see what the heck I had it listed for, you know. Psh. You think I could find it? No. Not while I'm on camera. Oh, no. It couldn't be that easy. But whatever. The link is there. You can just go look. Okay, so there's that one. And there's this one. This one's really pretty. I love the flowers and burlap and buttons. You know how we like all that stuff. And this one has banners too and sewing, and it's just real pretty. Here, I'll show you all the different who's its and what's its I got here going on. And it has kind of gold accents, and this trim is coming up a weird color, but we'll just see. So I have a couple with the gold scrollies on there that are really pretty. And it's the same chipboard, and then it's vintage book pages, and then it's napkin over the top. And then this is a deep green, and then the leaves are a brown, and then this is like a gold and green, and like, you know, but I don't know, the lighting is making it come up a weird color. But we'll see if that helps any. I don't know if it does or not. I guess not. But anyway, so this one's green and this one's brown, but they both have brown leaves. It's weird the color's not coming out. Oh, there. Now you can kind of see it better like that, right? So that's weird. But anyway, that's the best way. This one's kind of greenish and this one's kind of brownish. And it's beautiful ribbon. I really love it a lot, and it has the eyelash trim in it and some other kind of ribbon, and then it's kind of like, what do you call it? I can't think of the fabric right now, but I will later, I guess, as I'm going through here. But anyways, these ones have a, kind of gold. And then there's a couple with, the flower, the fall flowers on it. See, there are a couple like that. And I think these would be really good on, even if you were just doing Thanksgiving-ish type of stuff and you put these, on your wine bottles, or, little presents that you bring, or you're going to make cookies or bring, pie or whatever it is you're going to bring in. I don't know, it's just kind of nice to bring something, or you can use these for table place settings. I thought that would be cute. And these ones have a little bit of gold on them, but chiffon. It's kind of chiffon-y, this stuff, It's kind of like, I don't know, but it's really pretty. So that you can kind of see there. So that one's really cute. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these kind in this set. And then there's that one with the flowers. And then we have a bunch of burlap ones with buttons. These are so cute. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 6 of these too. So 6 of those, and there's 6 of these, and these have burlap at the top and cheesecloth, and then buttons, and then some twine running through the button, and little burlap on the bottom. I think these are just cute. I have coffee stained paper on the back usually. This one looks like it might be beets or something out of my garden. But I think this one's coffee, that one's beets, coffee. So there might be a couple different things. And it's got little acorns in the back, and I just think they're really cute. Some of them are vintage buttons, and some of them are, I think these are dollar store buttons. I think you can tell the difference between. So there's 6 of these kind, and 6 of the other kind. And you get 2 of these. See how they have the little black buttons with the thread. So there's 2 of those. And then you get 2 of these with the cream buttons, see? And then 2 of these with the little brown buttons. See how I was doing them? So they're kind of cute like that. This is kind of a big set. And then I made a banner with some burlap at the top. And these kind. They're kind of tall and skinny and kind of funky shaped, right? And they have seam binding, coffee stain seam binding, and cheesecloth up here at the top, and also black thread and sewing all the way around. So that's kind of a big set too, and it's the same with the book pages in the background. And I just love doing this decoupage. I have a lot of videos on how to do it. So this is a big set. So you get 6 of these with the chiffonies, right? With the 6 burlappies, and then the 3 seam bindings. So it's a big set, and then you get the banner too. Okay, so that's a big one. So that's, I like that one. I like that one. You know, sometimes I do them and then you put them in the baggie and then you forget, but that's cute. I like this ribbon. So I was doing my nails black for Halloween. Yeah, it lasted 2 days and now they're red. So, hate nail polish. It never lasts. Okay. There's that set. Now I'm doing, what should we do now? Well, I'll do this one now, because this one's really decorated up too. And I have a bunch of plain ones too, because I want you to be able to decorate them how you want for your journals and for your Christmas packages. So here's some I have that are done up, decorated up. And this is a big set too. So I have, looks like 4, where some of this is vintage on the top. Let's see, it looks like pretty much most of it is, except this is Hug Snug seam binding. And this is all vintage, and this is muslin. Somebody gave me that lace. Okay, this is white velvet from my shop, and I cut it into a cool little dealio right there, a little banner shape. And then I put in a mini pearl brad, which I see they're in my shop. I just got restocked, so those are in there too. And then the die cuts are either Tsunami Rose or Digital Collage Club. And then there's cheesecloth, and these are waxed, and I have little envelopes in all of them, and I am counting these as pieces because they don't have to go there. You can leave it like this, or you can put your own thing back there, or you can put these back there, or you can use these somewhere else, whatever you want to do. So I am counting this as a piece because, you know, I did make it and ink it and everything, you know. So anyway, then there's lace right here. It's pink lace, and this is all waxed and stuff. And then it is, looks like just coffee stained paper on the back. And then I used a bunch of different, every tag has different fluff on the top. And they all have a different flower. I love this one. I think this one's Tsunami Rose. And they each have a different little envelope. But they all have the white velvet and the pearl, and but they have different tops. You know what I mean? And I like this one too. That's a big one. Has a little envelope and cheesecloth in the back, and waxed. I was gonna do glitter, but I didn't. I don't know. But they're pretty, and this envelope's big, kind of. It's a big flower. So I don't know. You can tuck it in however you want. But there's 4 of those, and then these. I've just been learning how to make beads, not make beads, but how to make them hang on O-rings and all of that jazz. So I have some really good friends that send me little beads. I don't have any, you know, I'm new. And Becky sent me some beads, and Kelly sent me some, and, you know, here and there, you know, when you do swaps, you get these little presents and, you know, little things. And so I made this little tiny set. They're really cute. Actually, my mom made these ones when she was here, but she made the tag part. But I did, look, I put little pearls on the top. Oh my goodness, aren't those cute? And they're really thick. And here's a teeny weeny, and we used peacock feathers ink. And then these ones are little minis, and I put a clear and a bead, a clear and a bead, a clear and a pearl, or a clear and a something on each one. So we punched holes, and then we put them on O-rings, and so there's the clear and the bead, and then this one is a big clear and a pearl. And so they're just really cute. And I have these grommets in my shop now, 4mm, 5mm, and 6mm. I have all 3. So you can get those there if you need a pack. I think, I can't remember how I'm selling them now, but anyway, they're in there. So these are super cute. And this is, you know, vintage sheet music that you get that would be too brittle for signatures. You can use it on your tags because you're gluing it down, so it's okay if you get sheet music that's, you know, kind of brittle. So these all go in the set, and they look cute together because this is decorated up, and, you know, with the sheet music, and then I even think you could put these in here with the envelope, even if you wanted to, with the pearl and the pearl. I don't know. I just think it's super cute, but, you know, you can do it however, I mean, obviously, however you want, you know what I mean? So anyway, I just thought that was really cute. So the pearl is kind of the theme that kind of goes through the whole thing here. So these are adorable. So the next bunch that comes with it is the ones with the eyelash trim on the top and the beads on them. I didn't string the beads, it came like that. So I really like those. And then I put some sweet trims on the top, and some more die cuts and more waxing. And so this is, I think, chipboard, and then layered with vintage sheet music, and then with the napkin. And then I used the Tim Holtz, I think it's peacock. Did I tell you that already? Peacock feathers ink. That's how we got that gray color. And I have some pale pink lace in here and some white, chalk white Hug Snug. And another die cut and more cheesecloth there. And so I like the heavy ink with that. And I love the beads and the trim. I love the whole thing, you know. Isn't that the whole point when we make these, to be thrilled with every single one? I don't know, I have this thing lately about glue on the threads right here and the edge of this paper. I don't know, I like glue on fabric. I'm having a weird thing about it. Okay, so there's that 4, and then those 4, and then the ones with the beads and the envelopes. So this is a big set. And then there's these. And there's 4 of these. They're all just different little sizes. It's got the white velvet ribbon from my shop, and they each have a little pearl and some vintage lace in the back, and they're just really cute. And they're just copy stain paper on the back, so you get 4 of those. So it's like 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of those, you know. And then this one is, you got 2 banners. One has got sewing down the edge and one doesn't, but they both have ink. Okay. And then this one is, and then these, they kind of go with the little, you know, the little ones with the beads, you know, because they're all just plain music tags, you know what I mean, with the ink and the sewing on these with the white thread. And so the whole set as a whole, with the sheet music in the background, I mean, it's just huge. You know, you get so much stuff. So I love that one because you all know that turquoise is my favorite color. And pink, you know. And then I just think these little teeny pearls are just so cute. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Okay, so that set's done. That set's done. Let me see if I can find my baggie. Oh, here it is. I gotta put this all away, you know, or I'll get all confused. So that's a lot in that one. I have some small ones too with 0 embellishments. And those are the ones we'll do next. Because these ones are ones that you can do for your junk journals and for your packages. So you can decorate them how you want, you know. Which is a nice option. Okay, let's see. I've got this one. This one's really pretty. I have this napkin in my shop. It sells out every single time I put it in here because it's gorgeous. This is a big set too. It's plain inked tag. And starts out as chipboard and has vintage sheet music. And then, you know, the vintage photo, Tim Holtz vintage photo around the edge. Then I sewed with black thread. And then I've got all these pieces. This is really fun when you got all these weird pieces. Now I'll show you what I'm going to use all these weird pieces for, but it's super fun. And I'm organizing it here so I can show you. Like we have 3 of this and 3 of this and 3 of that, you know, and 4 of this and 4 of that. You know what I mean? Okay, so let me organize here. And there's a couple different sizes of these. Okay. So here's how this one works. It's quite large again. I have 2 just plain cards, but look how beautiful they are. Oh, those flowers are just gorgeous. I love these roses. And white thread, black thread, just depending. So I give you an option. Coffee stain, heavy stain on the back. And then I've got a couple real small little ones. You know, you could put holes in these and group them together or not. You know, leave them, put them in a little pocket together or something. They're just super cute. I love the little minis. And just another little square. And then these, they're just strips. But you know what I like these for is I put them at an angle in the corner, and then I put something under it as a tuck spot, or we can use this for a belly band, or, you know, use your imagination. It's inked and everything. I like having these. It's kind of fun. And then here's a teeny tiny little banner. Isn't it cute? I like these. I think my mom made this, all these little ones. I'm sure of it when she was here because I can't fuss with these little things. But these, my mom all made these. And this one too, a little square. And this one, I'm pretty sure she made these. But I do all the sewing. And I'm pretty sure she made all these little ones too. So there's 4 of these. These are so pretty. I just love this napkin. I don't know. There's just something about it. These are the kind of roses I have in my rose garden too. I mean, look at the rosebuds. Aren't they pretty? Isn't that just gorgeous? I love it so much. It's my favorite napkin. My favorite one. And then, so we got a bunch of different sizes here. See the different sizes? So we have some tall ones in the back. There's, I think, 4 of these. They're beautiful. Look how beautiful those are. Can you stand how pretty that is? It's sick. So we get 4 of these. I'll just go through them here. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it's my favorite one. Look how pretty it is. I mean, you know, you don't have to work with these. The napkin does all the work. It's so pretty that you don't have to do anything to it. I hate covering these up. Okay, this is the next size. And there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. It's quite a big set. So anyways, I hate covering these up because they're so beautiful. You can fluff the top, put your to from on the back, or, you know, put them in your journal, whatever you're going to do with them. If you want me to punch holes in the top, I will. Just put it, whoops, there's another little piece. Look at this little tiny piece we had left. Hey, I'm counting it. And anyways, so here's the next one, and they're really pretty. And, you know, if you want, like I was saying, want me to punch hole in the top, I will. But if you want to use them for tags, you know, for Christmas or whatever it is you're going to do. Aren't these pretty? I just love these. And then there's 2 skinnier ones, white thread, and they're kind of tall and skinny. And these are just plain. See, coffee stain on the back. These are just plain for you to embellish according to your journal or to your packages or however you want to do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't know how I want to embellish my junk journal page until I get to it. You know, sometimes I have more green. Sometimes, you know, you might have more pink. You might have more white and whatever, you know. Okay, so there's that one. And then I have this cool one. My mom made this one too, I think. I gotta dig it out here. Oh yeah, the mod. This is so cool. Everybody thinks we drew it, but we didn't draw it. And this one has a bunch of cool pieces too. You know, I don't have the time or the patience to sit and do all these little pieces, but my mom does excellent at this. So she's got all these cool, look at this long skinny one. Isn't that cool? And this is just cute. I don't know. I just like it. Look at this. Isn't it neat? It looks drawn. They're like flowers. And then here's some of these long strips again that we can use for tuck spots and belly bands. And I love the shape of these tags right here. I just want to spread it out to show you like all the little ones. You know what I mean? And then I'll go through and show you all the, show you what it looks like and stuff. Look at all the pieces. This is a big set too. I didn't realize. Holy buckets. Woohoo, look at all them. And so I'll show you the big ones so you can see what the design. It's like this. Isn't that cool? And it looks drawn, but it's not. It's napkin. It's decoupage. Isn't that neat? We had fun with this. It was napkin. I couldn't believe it. I posted pictures of it. It was like, oh my God, you guys draw? And look at the grunge on the back. Cool, right? We love these. I don't know why we like these so much, but me and my mom just do. And I don't know if it's 60s or 70s or what it is, but it just looks neat. And we kind of like this one. So I don't know how many pieces are in this set, but there's a whole bunch. It's in my shop. You can just look. I forget what I called it. And I'm looking over here, you know, on my thing to see if I can see it. And, you know, I can't. It doesn't work, you know. So there's a bunch. Anyways, look at all the pieces. It's just a whole bunch. And they're fun. You know, look at this little one. He's really cute. you know, you know what I mean? So you could just have fun with this, you know what I mean? Putting them together or, you know, leave them all separate or making little things to put all these little stuffies in, you know, little pockets and stuff. It'd just be fun. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd go with that mod journal I have in my shop right now. That junk journal tool, I only have one left. I think it would go with that nicely. Actually, perfect. Okay, and then I got one more. This is a big one too. This is the one my mom made too. Actually, my mom is new to this, and she came to visit me. She was here for a week, and all we did was decoupage tags. I am not kidding. We did not go out to eat. Oh no, we did not go sightseeing. I showed her how to do tags, and we sat here literally the whole week. We had a ball, you know, and she makes hers really thick, and so well, thanks for favoring my shop. Thank you. I see you. Thank you. Anyway, so we just dug out the napkins and she was having so much fun. And when I sent her home with a bunch of stuff too. So now she's still doing it. Thank you, Bella Granny. I see you looking in there. So if you favorite my shop, then you get notifications of when I have sales and, you know, when I do coupons and if I get new listings and all that kind of stuff. So this set has a bunch of littles too. Not quite as many because we don't want to get too crazy on the littles. But what happens is with this napkin is sometimes with the napkins, you know, the design is all on one side. And so sometimes we try to spread it out as much as we can, but you know, sometimes we can't. And so what happened with this set, oh, it's beautiful too. And then she does pretty heavy inking, which I like. Coffee stain on the back. And there's a bunch of different shapes I'll show you. So it's gorgeous. I just love this napkin. This is, I think, one of the first ones we did. And how can you not fall in love with it after this? So see, we got a couple other different shapes. Aren't they beautiful? Oh my God. I just love these, right? And we have a bunch of little ones, you know, from the edge of the napkin where there isn't so much flowers, but there's still hints of it. So it's pretty, right? And this one, even the little one, has little flowers down here in the bottom. So these are cute. And here's another with the round top. That pretty. And it's real thick. She makes hers real thick. They're thicker than mine. I think she must double up. I really don't know because she's not here anymore. But anyways, and then there's a bunch of this size. Let's see. Another little one. Oh, here's another round one. Now this one's mostly sheet music, and then the flowers are draping over. That one's really pretty too. And I love the ink. I love how she does it so rustic. My mom was like that though, you know, she's a hippie lady. Here's a regular size tag. I love this. They look like just wild flowers, you know, which I like. And a couple of these are just like plain, you know, with just a little bit on the side since the flowers were all on one side, you know. But I like them. Coffee stain on the back. Here's a couple more, just so you can see them all. They're pretty cute. I think she did a really good job on these. Oh yeah, these are pretty. I love them, and I love the ink. Everybody has a way of doing it, right? So that's a pretty big set too, actually. I don't know how many pieces, right? Right, yep, but there's a bunch of them, and like I said, it's all listed there. So sometimes it's better to see them like in video than it is, you know, just looking at a listing on a picture. I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard to, you know, visualize. All right. Now, let's see. Am I ready with the Christmas yet or not? 2, 3. Oh, I got one more little set. And then we'll move on to the Christmas and I'll be done, okay? This is just a little set. Comes in this little bag. I think it's like 8 pieces or something. It's really cute. It's like vintage floral. It's got a couple of little banners. And it's gold. This is gold. It's on the napkin. I didn't do it. See how it's got a gold edge? And they're really grungy and they're really cute. And they're like, you know, that old, it's napkin, but it looks like, you know, that fabric. You know, that cutie patootie fabric that they used to make dresses out of and stuff. I just think it's cute. And then with the gold, and then it's coffee stain, my coffee stain paper on the back. I think it's just a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's kind of small one. It's a small napkin, but you get enough tags to where you could do something with it. You know what I mean? 8 tags is enough to do something with, and you get 2 banners with it too. So those are just cute. So that's just cute, right? Okay. So Christmas. I think. Is this Christmas? Yes. Okay, this is the smallest that I got. And it's shabby chic. I'm envisioning, you know, white and blue, obviously. You know, and look at the beautiful Christmas bulb. Oh, I love this. These are so pretty. And they're quite large. These are large. Long, tall, skinny ones. Look at the ball and the texture on that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. You could put blue jeans and lace with this. You could do white and blue, you know, white eyelash trim. You could do a lot of different stuff with this. You could go shiny and glittery with some shimmer and glitter. We could do a lot of different stuff with these tags, but I wanted to give you, this is regular size, the opportunity to do it yourself and maybe customize it to what you are doing with your stuff rather than me doing it, you know? And they're all coffee stain paper on the back. These ones are regular size, see? And then I got the big one, see? And I think there's 9 or 8, I'm not sure. Coffee stain on the back. But they all have the big, beautiful Christmas, well, not all of them, but the big Christmas ball, that's all, it's got stuff on it. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. You know what I mean? And the vintage sheet music in the background, and then the blue napkin on the front, coffee stain on the back, white sewing all around. Okay, so there's that one. I got 2 left, and we'll be done. This one's big. These are big. Sally Jean. You guys know Sally Jean. We like Sally Jean, right? We like Sally Jean, right? These are huge fat ones. I got 3 of each. Huge fat tags. Look how big they are. Oh my god. But there's 3 of those. I think that one's the biggest one. So we get 3 of these. These are really cute. It says she licked her candy canes into pointed party hats. So you get those. And there's a couple little ones. Let me see the sizes here. It's a big set. I got some short ones, some tall ones, some fat ones, some skinny ones. Okay, so you get 3 with the faces and that little saying on it. And then you get 3 with the pointed candy cane hats that she was just talking about. Okay, so that's 6. And then you get 3 of the, I'll say tall, the tall tags. And they're really pretty. We like Sally Jean, right? And these are vintage sheet music in the back. Vintage book pages and graph paper. It was a big mix-up Mod Podge of background scraps that I had. So you can see the graph through there, and then this one has book pages, then it has sheet music. So I figured that this napkin could take a background like that. So these are rather interesting. And then I have some short Oh, let's see. These are, I'd say, regular size. And there's about 4 of these. It's got some heavy inking on the vintage photo. Okay. They're real pretty. I really enjoyed these. Coffee stain on the back. It's heavy coffee stain. I like heavy coffee stain. And then these are really good because, you know, this is overbaked. But I save my overbaked for the back of tags because they're glued down. So it doesn't matter if it's brittle. Now it's glued down and we can write on it just fine. So there's no reason to throw away your overbaked. Aren't those pretty? And then there's 4 short fats. No, 3, 4, 5 short fats. These ones I like to put in the little sacks and in our little bags. So if there's no fluff on the top, because they fit in real nice, or you can do them in sideways, you know. So I never know with these where I'm going to put my fluff or my tab or whatever until, you know, I do my journal. So anyway, these are real cute and they all have a different, you know, that one has a couple of the same and they all have a different, you know, design, and we like Sally Jean. So we like Sally Jean. And then here's a little piece and then a little mini off the end. A little piece. Okay. All right, one left. This one's big too. I got a couple of big ones, a couple of small ones, some embellished ones, some not embellished ones, and mixing it up. This is more Sally Jean. We like Sally Jean. And this has lots of pieces in it, this one. And I particularly like this one because it says Let It Snow, and that's my last name is Snow. So I think anything with snow on it I really like because, I don't know, I just think it's fun. So this is huge. I mean, it takes up the whole screen, so I'd say it's like almost 2 tags. I mean, if you split it, you know what I mean? It's almost like 2 in 1, so it's pretty huge. Coffee stain on the back, so you get one big one like this with the sewing, and then the other one is there's no sewing, but it's really thick, and it's coffee stain on the back, and it's inked up really good. And me and my mom made these together, so I was doing the sewing and she was doing this, and so it's fun, you know. So we got these to mix and match here. It's, you know, all the same napkin, but and so anyways, she likes to make these round tops like this with the snowflakes. It looks really good. And hers are just really thick. I don't know if I like them. You know what I mean? So she's got these and then some small ones with the snowflakes coming down. And then some more small ones. Look at how many. They're just fun. I like to play with these, you know what I mean? To figure out with your little tags, we could put holes in them and we could hang a couple together, you know what I mean? And poke your hole in and hang them together. So there's a bunch of these little ones. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll say regular size tags, all with a different design, you know, from the napkin, Sally Jean napkin. And these ones all have graph paper, chipboard graph paper, and then the napkin on the top, the vintage photo ink, and then the white thread sewing. And then here's just a card that we can fit in somewhere in your journals, and more just little pieces. Here's a little banner. This one I actually did push the hole in it because we did a 2-piece because this says let and then it's snow, see on this one. So that one's kind of cute, and I just put some twine there, but you can certainly put whatever you want. So that's just really cute. And then we have another little belly band piece or tuck spot for the corner or whatever it is you want to do with this. I like these. I always put them in the corner at an angle and then put stuff in there, you know. Or if I'm doing a mini, I use them for belly bands. And then we got a lot of little pieces. Here's some tall, skinny ones. And then here's these little babies. I like the little babies she always does. I don't have patience for these, but she does. So these are really cute. And then we threw in some stockings These are made out of tissue paper and vintage sheet music, and then I don't know what the heck she used for the back, but it's something cool. But it's real thick, whatever it is, and it's neat. And then there's a little one like this to match, and then a baby one like that for that set. Okay, so there's a lot going on. Christmas has hit the shop. Anyways, I'm gonna be getting another shipment from Mom here soon. She's been working on Christmas, and so we'll have a lot more for you here in the next week or so. I think she sent it out today, so I'll probably get it in the next week or so. So I'll be sharing that too. She makes little sets for our junk journals too, so that's not Christmas. So I know some of us look forward to seeing those. So I will keep you updated, okay? Thank you. Bye.